Philadelphia Eagles.
Man.
And we saw it on Hard Knocks in the offseason with the Giants. Mara, the owner of the Giants, knew. He knew what was going to happen. Not only are we losing like our most popular guy, because obviously Philadelphia's relativity to State College and Penn State there, if he goes to Penn State, or if he goes to Philadelphia Eagles, like our most popular guy, our jersey sales, also our best player. I won't be able to sleep.
Yeah, nope.
This guy leaves. GM Joe Shane, we've all seen it, goes, Chicago's running the price up and Philly's out, from what we heard. And what we've heard from numerous people around the league now is everybody knew Philly was in on Saquon Barkley if Saquon Barkley was available. What a play that was. That is a smart move to get him on that roster. And you have to wonder to yourself, how happy is Jalen Hurts that they got a dynamic running back on that team? How happy is Nick Serriani that they have a dynamic running back on that squad? And not only is he obviously incredible, he is beloved by the Eagles fans, which is always good for business. We showcased the 180 whoop-de-woo, jump over heads backwards in the middle of a NFL game, in the middle of a professional football game. Taking on people who train their entire life to play football, just dicking around. Up over a guy. Let me ollie up over him, okay, and then I'll land on a skateboard on the other side, just so other people are going to try this, and it's going ass to face. Many ass to faces.
Painful.
So many.
Best case. That's best case. Yeah.
What you think? Maybe the get up on their knees.
It could just be
the old tater salad.
Right. Could be a helmet.
I don't think anybody's trying this.
No.
I mean, just the awareness, the athletic ability.
You don't think Will Levis sees this and is like, oh, man, I'm pulling this out next
Definitely.
week?
Great point.
Will Levis knows he can do it. Now, Saquon has a 41-inch vertical, so I guess it is a little bit different, and nobody was standing up. I assume he was very confused whenever he sees the hip level go up. He goes, where's the strike? So,
oh, no.
Holy shit, did he just do that? He's on that forever. He is on that highlight reel forever. There's nothing you can do, bub. Nobody would have expected that. But this Philadelphia Eagles team is the real deal, D-Much.
Real deal, and obviously Saquon Barkley. They were, coming into this year, they were my...
So stupid.
Every time you see it. They were my Super Bowl pick coming out of NFC. Now, NFC is obviously top heavy right now. You got the Lions, the Vikings playing well, the Commies are playing well, which is right in their division.
Niners.
Niners, once they, if C-Mac can get back healthy, I think. And when C-Mac is healthy, Saquon's healthy, like those two are 1-2 in the league and have been so pretty much their entire time. But Saquon Barkley, I mean, if he comes a couple years ago, Jason Kelsey's probably still playing football. Like, Nick Serriani gets a lot of heat about everything. And look, some of the decision-making that they have, I think still definitely needs to get fixed. Went up 22-0, ended up only winning this game by 5 points, 28-23, I believe. So, like, you can't play with your food like that if you're trying to win, especially as the season goes on. We all know how they started last year, 10-1, and kind of fell off a cliff. When you have Saquon Barkley, you have Jalen Hurts, who scores 1 or 2 touchdowns every week, it seems. And then Jalen Hurts is playing better from the pocket now, too. Obviously, you lose A.J. Brown, who I think is the best one-on-one wide receiver right now, you outside of Justin Jefferson. But you throw it up to 11 when he's out there. He's 230, can run by anybody, can break tackles. Devontae Smith is pretty much another number 1 wide receiver. So, I mean, this throwing
Give me that.
Unbelievable.
Getting both feet down.
When Jalen Hurts is playing ball like this, Saquon's back there with them, dynamic in the pass game and in the run game. And then on the other side of the ball, Vic Fangio. We were saying a few weeks ago, oh, man, it might be Vic Fangio over.
It's not.
Now some young guys are getting in there, picking up his system, playing some good ball. Jalen Carter's playing well. Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell, the young guys are coming along. So, I mean, the sky's the limits for this Philly team. If they can continue to get better, they can beat anyone. I think I still feel good about that Super Bowl pick.
Yeah, you got choked up there at the end. Me too.
Yeah,
talking about this.
It's one of my teams.
Especially in that, was it Kelly Heather? What's the green? Kelly Green. Beautiful jerseys, beautiful tarps. Them doing what they're doing right now, how they're doing it. Good for Coach Serriani.
I don't like that guy still.
What? They're winning games.
They're up by 22, and he was still getting booed because he goes for it on every 4th down, every 2-point conversion. They just never get him.
Yeah, I heard Greeny really break it down this morning. Go for 2 here. We still don't know why. Tried a 57-yard field goal here. Still don't know why. I mean, there's a lot of decision he makes that I think people are going to get up. But that's Sirianni football, baby.
That's right.
And what Eagles fans are saying, yeah, it is. And that's why we're not going to do it. So maybe, hopefully, Sirianni can hear that. Maybe he can temper some of his wants to be the most aggressive person on earth, just like MCDC, I think, is probably going to have to at some point in the entirety if you want to go win a Super Bowl. But as long as the Eagles keep winning and moving along, I think you should be excited about the Eagles making the playoffs because they got it all.
Yeah.
They got the team. They got the weapons. They got the explosion. Talk about the Eagles, AJ. I don't know if you saw, Saquon Barkley made a defender look so stupid, so silly, so lost. Did a 180 back
There's going to be little
jump.
kids trying to do this, by the way. Little kids are going to be trying to do this on football fields all over America now.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of butts to faces coming right down the pipe in the football world because Saquon, get off me.
I mean,
see it. How do you know?
That spin move before was unbelievable.
Yeah, the circle button, filthy. But then he decided to do that jump before that guy even decided to shoot his shot. He knew he was coming before he did. You know, it's just like he knew. He knew. How do you even think to do that? The creativity, obviously, absurd. It's like artwork in there. But then to have the football instinct to know what that guy's going to do and be like, yeah, I can get up over top of him for sure. So filthy.
Pure instincts, athleticism, because it looks like that second guy, he tried to hit him with the dead leg first. Didn't bite for that. Okay, he didn't bite the dead leg. I'll go for the spin. And then instantly, okay, halfway turn. Like, what is that, bro?
Then he's looking for him, too. Like, yep, here he come. Yep, exactly what I predicted. This is how I saw it going. If it means anything, this is exactly how I saw it.
He starts to turn midair, too.
Yeah.
Like, backwards, cool, turn. I'm going to get some more yards.
Yeah, that's like that Ryan, what's his name down there at Alabama, the 17-year-old?
Ryan Williams.
Ryan Williams. Whenever he did that jump pirouette thing, where he was thinking in midair, the body control, it's like Saquon was doing the same exact thing. Let me go ahead. Let me clear this guy enough room so he can get through this way. Then let me go ahead and turn the gate a little bit here and then get down and continue so I can run somebody over. It's like, what a dynamic playmaker and a change for that Philadelphia Eagles team. And D-Butt brought it up early in the program. It's like last year at the end of the season, what happened with the Philadelphia Eagles? Let alone, off the field, but on the field, it was like, you think they got Saquon Barkley in the backfield, the same thing's happening? And he even mentioned, you think Jason Kelsey's deciding to retire if he gets a chance to block for Saquon Barkley? I think it's a little bit different, everything over there in Philadelphia. What a nice additional piece they added this offseason.
Yeah, even that catch right there, it looks kind of routine and easy if that's like a top, A grade wide receiver. It's not a lot of running backs making that catch. AJ can tell you better than I can. When you have a weapon like that on third down in the red area that can get out of the backfield or even line up at wide receiver, like Le'Veon Bell when he was at his peak, that was the problem that he posed the most defenses. So Saquon, being in his prime, if he stays healthy, man, he can definitely be the difference for this team.
Yeah, let's go to New York Giants fans and see how they feel. You knew Saquon was going to be this good this year, or were you guys saying he was washed over there?
I mean, if we had $53 million in our backfield and we were still 2-7, which we probably would be just based on our overall roster construction, we'd be in even worse shape moving forward.
You're talking about $40 million to Daniel Jones, $13 million to Saquon Barkley, $40 million to Daniel Jones.
And the hindsight on that Danny deal is 2020. At the time we win that playoff game, everybody wanted him. Maybe people wanted him on the Colts even. So you can't go back and look at that decision.
There's a lot of people.
And bash Shane Ford too much. But the real problem is Evan Neal is his high draft pick, first rounder. He doesn't even play because he's so bad at tackle that we can't put him out there. Kayvon Thibodeau kind of been a non-factor. The list goes on and on. Our roster construction is, just a top to bottom bigger problem than just Saquon Barkley.
Okay, so you guys actually let him go live.
Yeah.
Go live. Go do jump McTwisties over people's heads.
Thrive somewhere.
Go win somewhere. I appreciate the Giants doing that. Thank you for lying, Joe Shane, to Mara's face so that Saquon Barkley could go, like a peacock, spread his wings and fly, AJ.
Right,
I like that they did. You know what? The Giants growing on me.
It's a nice
They're
play.
good people over there for doing that for
people
Saquon.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice people.
We never see this if he was still on the Giants.
No way. Why are the fans
No
so mad
chance.
still in
No
it?
chance.
Good for them. Good for the Eagles. Yeah. Big Dom's
What do
got
you
a
tell your
headset on.
DB? Hey, if you're a DB coach, what do you tell him quick? Hey, you got to make this tackle. You got to wrap up. What are you going to do?
I mean, that's one of those when you just look at your coach, he looks at you and you just...
Yeah. He probably says to him, that's going to get 7 million views in about 20 minutes. Nothing you can do there, brother.